예술상입니다.
Next, we will move on to the Arts Prize.
사람들의 시선이 닿지 않는
A photographer who
무관심한
breathes
사물에
life into obscure and
숨결을
long
불어넣는
neglected
사진작가.
objects.
구본창.
Gu Bon-chang.
경영학도에서
Originally a business major, he left to study photography in Germany, starting a lifelong path in art photography. Seeking to build his own artistic world, he explored possibilities outside the camera frame. He introduced a variety of artistic practice into his photography, scratching film negatives or using cutout images. And in the 1980s, photography, which was mostly seen as a mere means of documentation, was elevated into an art form. His experimental work was far ahead of its time, and it brought change to the Korean photography scene, helping usher in modernization. Then, in the 2000s, photographer Gu Bong-chang's lens directed his camera toward old, forgotten objects. Objects so small and trivial that no one ever noticed, each bearing the traces of time and hidden stories which he tried to uncover. I realized that even the small things that we throw away every day without a second thought each carry their own stories. I want to awaken even more. In his photographs, these simple, modest objects are reborn as living, breathing protagonists. His fascination with objects led him to explore and rediscover traditional beauty of Korea, the white porcelain jars of the Joseon dynasty, masks and paper flowers, reconstructing them through a contemporary lens. His works came to represent Korean identity and the uniqueness of contemporary Korean art photography, earning international recognition. What captivated me about Bong-chang was his presentation, his aesthetic, his finesse, his Asian sensibility, his meditative expression. He represents Korea on the international art stage. Through what I experience, record, and share, I hope that even just a little bit of my work can bring comfort and happiness to someone. What objects will his camera awaken next?
수상자이신 구본창 작가님께서
Yes, we'll ask Mr. Gu Bon-chang, the award recipient, to please come up to the stage.
네, 수상을 진심으로 축하드리며
Yes, a
힘찬
sincere
박수로
congratulations.
계속 축하해 주시기
Please give a
바랍니다.
big round of applause to Mr. Gu Bon-chang, please.
그럼 구본창 작가님의 수상 소감을 청해
We
듣도록
will now
하겠습니다.
hear an acceptance speech from our prize winner.
먼저 영예로운 상을 주신 삼성
First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the organizers of the prestigious Samsung Hwang Prize and to members of the Recommendation and Judging Committee. Every year, I would hear about the Hwang Prize on the news, and I knew it was for world-renowned scholars and exceptional experts in various fields, so it felt very far removed from me. And so to be standing here today at the award ceremony is just truly unbelievable. Thinking back to my childhood, I remember spending a lot of time alone. I was fascinated by things, plants, animals, and objects that could not speak. I would pore over the objects, creating quite a collection for myself, and this is a habit that continues into my work today. But after majoring in business management and starting a corporate career, I started questioning, was this really the kind of life I wanted? What values did I want to live by? What really mattered? So I decided to leave the company and go to Germany to study. And it was only then, after discovering the medium of photography, that my life became revitalized. My camera became my eyes and became my friend. The joy of looking at the world through a camera and sharing what I saw and felt with others, I was amazed because for the first time in my life, I realized that there was something I was good at. And this revelation gave me a sense of purpose in life. Since returning to Korea in 1985, I have been meeting the world through my camera, experimenting with objects, struggling at times in my own way, and here I am. Suddenly, 4 years have passed. I was particularly drawn by the pure beauty of white porcelain pots, and already it has been 20 years since I started taking photos of the pots. These are objects that bear the traces and scars of the past, worn by the grime of time, and they are what spoke to me. Things lying behind the scenes, not under the bright spotlight, the unique and subtle beauty of Korean culture, yet to be fully revealed. It's been deeply rewarding to express these objects in my own way. Korean photography is still finding its place within the realm of the arts. I hope that this prize will not be remembered simply in my name only, but I hope that it will help garner greater interest in art photography. I feel that the spirit of artistic creation begins with deep empathy and a willingness to share with others, and is very much aligned with the spirit embodied by the Hoan Prize. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to everyone, my family, my parents who encouraged my younger self for their quiet, constant support, and to all those who stood by me and gave me strength through rough times. I will not forget this feeling of gratitude and honor, and I will continue to pursue meaningful work. Thank you very much.
다시 한번 구본창 작가님께
again,
축하의 박수
Another round
부탁드리겠습니다.
of applause of congratulations to photographer Koo Bon Chang.